Hello and welcome on in to World Ice Arena in Flushing Meadows, New York. And we've got a good one for you right here on Midnight Sports. It's the New York Stars. They've come up the Van Wyck out to one of the biggest parks in New York City to take on the Northpark Hockey Club. Here at World Ice Arena, Northpark comes into this one off a win yesterday against the Nassau County Lions out in Cantigua Park by a score of 3-1. Prior to that, Northpark had lost a close one, 4-2 to the Long Island Gulls, and then split the season series with the New York City Skyliners the weekend prior. The Stars come in off a heartbreaking loss yesterday to the Southwestchester Blackhawks by a score of 3-2. And what was a nice showing from the then home team yesterday, but just couldn't get the puck to bounce in their favor near the end of that one. And so downed by a goal, but prior to that last weekend, they were up in Danbury, Connecticut, where the New York City Stars, and they split the 4 games they had up there 2-2, taking 2 wins and 2 losses out of that tournament where they played some 18U teams as well as some 16U teams. One in particular was a AAA 16U team. And so Stars hoping to carry that momentum forward. Yesterday's close loss into this one. This is a New York State Tier 2 qualifier as well as an EJEPL Diamond 1 showdown between area teams. Still a minute left to go on the warm-up period. Here from World Ice, we'll give you an extended look in at warm-ups. This is Midnight Sports.
Midnight on the neon lit streets. Sports dreams in the close we defeat. Streaming through the shadows, gotta compete. Ball flying high, no room for retreat. Heroes sweat under the darker lights. Echoes of victory in the dead of night. Streaming battles on screens so bright. Living legends shining ever bright. Midnight Sports under a digital moon.
there goes the buzzer for the warm-up period based on puck collection down in the Stars net. Looks like it will be Luke Latito's blue paint here today, taking over for Ryan Speaker, who played in last night's game. And so Latito just waiting for the crease to clear as the pucks are collected. A little last-minute strategy being done at the Stars bench and at the Northpark goal mouth. And so we should kick off here in just a moment. It's going to be 3 15-minute periods. This is both a state qualifier as well as an EJEPL showdown. Because it's a state qualifier, those rules take precedence. And so 3 15-minute periods coming up right on your television, phone, or wherever you're watching this broadcast from Midnight Sports. No overtime available in regular season Tier 2 showdowns, and so expect 45 minutes of well-played, hard-hitting hockey coming up, but no more than that. So enjoy them all, because once they're over, it's all over here from World Ice Arena. Reminder, while we wait for the officials to get set, we have 4 officials for the game tonight, 2 referees and 2 linesmen out there. But a reminder, next weekend the Stars trundle on down the Garden State Parkway for their final EJEPL showcase of the season. And so the Stars kicking off Friday evening at 8:30 p.m. from Atlantic City, subject to carrier restrictions. Midnight Sports will have all 4 games for you. But first, it's the Stars in Northpark. Puck drop, and we're underway. It's Russo winning it back to Kotcher. Kotcher to Murphy. Murphy to Ramos. Ramos on up to Bizarro, and those are your 5 skaters. They've touched them all. Out there for the Stars in their road navy blues, working left to right on your television screen in the first and third periods. We're going to stoppage in play as that puck goes off the captain's mitt into the Northpark bench. And just 18 seconds into this one, it'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. Stars moving left to right. Of course, that means Northpark moving right to left in the first and third periods. Northpark in their home white jerseys, looking to win this faceoff just outside their zone. That's exactly what they do. They'll go point to point and try to shift that up through the neutral zone, but Russo able to carry that back into the offensive zone. He's got Kotcher trailing behind him, throws it across. That one slapped up and over the net by an old friend of Midnight Sports, Jason Bricker, in the blue paint there for Northpark. It's now the Stars trying to pour forward in the neutral zone. Turning for it was Bizarro, just out of his reach. Northpark will eject that up to the blue line, and then they'll reset and try the nearer side of the ice. Northpark all the way across the neutral zone, breaking into the offensive zone. Now they'll look to make a change. Ramos bodies his man in that far corner in the defensive zone of the Stars. Russo in for support. Murphy mans the net front as Ramos comes away with it, chips it up toward Kotcher. Kotcher on the puck, jabs it up to the blue line, not out just yet. Northpark pouring forward on the puck, but only so far as Russo and Kotcher combining to get that puck past the blue line. Stars can make a partial change. It's Northpark trying to dump in once more. The alternate captain in Braden Murphy in the way, able to work that puck to the far side of the ice. It eventually finds its way over to Bergman. Stars have to be very careful not to take too many men, and that's exactly what they do here. Puck was in front of their bench. Always very difficult to keep the folks in line as they come off the bench. And so with the puck right in front of the bench, Stars just had too many skaters out there on the ice surface. And so they'll go to the box first here with 13:35 left to go in the first period. Goose eggs on the scoreboard. Stars down a man for the next 2 minutes. It's Blonik who will serve the penalty. But of course, it's a bench minor, and so certainly Blonik not at fault at that. Too many men on the ice penalty, just the Stars team member chosen to go head to the box there. Typically, you pick someone who is not a penalty killer on your team, so no time is missed by anybody on the penalty killing unit. In any event, it's O'Day circling back to his own zone, flicking that puck up to the far corner, but Northpark emerges with it. They'll look to set something up in front of the net front. Instead, it'll come over to the near circle. Circling around once more is Northpark near the end boards. Northpark has it at the near dot. They try to throw it up to the blue line. Stars able to push that puck out. It was Gitman on the penalty kill, able to send that puck up and out. And then Northpark just a bit offside with 12:58 left to go here in the first period. 1:23 left to go on the man advantage for the home team. This faceoff coming just outside the Stars zone. It'll be Russo and Kotcher as the forward penalty killers. Ramos and Viscoso as the defenders. That puck is racked off the linesman, not dumped in just yet. This time, though, it is, and it'll be an offside call once more on Northpark. And so we'll do it all over again in the neutral zone with 1:17 left to go on the man advantage. 12:52 left to go in the first period. Been a bit stop and go in the first 2 minutes and 8 seconds of this one. It'll be Russo at the dot. Clean win back to Viscoso. Swipes it over to Ramos. Ramos up looking for Kocher's stick. Ends up hitting a Northpark stick and going deep into the offensive zone for the Stars on the kill. Still 1:06 left to go on the man disadvantage for the visiting team here at World Ice Arena. Kocher pushing his man wide. Rolling puck comes up to Russo. He's able to kill off a little more of this penalty. And that far offensive corner, he'll curl with it near the Zamboni doors. And the Stars take over once again in the neutral zone. They'll fire that puck in. Bouncing puck kicked by Russo to himself. Shot in. Saved nicely. Still loose in front. It's Northpark emerging with the puck after the shorthanded attempt by the Stars. Racked off a stick. Northpark could have been called offside there. It would have been a tight call, though. And so onward we play. It's Sammy Schulman on the forecheck. That puck worked over toward O'Day. O'Day settles that puck down, turns strong side, throws it across the ice, looking for a teammate. It's Schulman trying to slap it farther. Northpark there first, but Fauci gets back to his own blue line, works it up toward Schulman, who gains the line, dumps in, and out of his cage there is Jason Bricker to slow that puck down. It's now Northpark trying to work that up and out. It's Fauci, though, trying to pick off a pass. He shoots in, and that's saved very nicely, as the Stars had broken in there with 7 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. The Stars with a couple of shots on goal during this Northpark power play, trying to tilt the ice. And in 7 seconds, it should be back to 5-on-5 hockey. It's the Stars winning that puck up toward the far circle top, but Northpark able to send that up and out of the zone. Fauci collects, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey here as the Stars chip in. It was Murphy up to Schulman. Schulman tracks down that puck. Northpark to it first. Bouncing puck, though, ends up finding O'Connor. O'Connor tries to jab it over toward Schulman. Northpark in the way now, and they'll look to break out on the near side of the ice. Northpark all the way across in front of the scorer's table. O'Day gets over. He's going to collect that puck, settle it down, and backhand saucer it over to Murphy, who returns the pass to O'Day. Point-to-point passing for the Stars defensive pair out there right now as the Stars try to work forward. O'Connor up toward Fauci. Fauci dumps in. O'Connor gives chase as Fauci can go for a change. Murphy stays out there, and Gitman joins on that forecheck. It's Northpark coming back the other way, but without a stick, and so Schaefer gets over to pick up that rolling puck. Still rolling on him, but he's able to thread it up toward O'Connor. O'Connor at the logo, able to join in to the offensive zone. A pass just goes wanting in the low slot for the Stars, but it's Schaefer able to keep the zone, dumping in once more toward Gitman. Polyakov now on top of the blue paint, looking for a pass. Northpark's seen enough, and they're going to send this puck all the way down. We'll see if it crosses the end line here. Icing waved as Viscoso had tried on a veteran play to slow skate that and buy his team an icing. Instead, Northpark will take over in the neutral zone. They have to reset to get all their forwards out of the offensive end. They do. They go point-to-point, does Northpark at their own blue line. Northpark trying to set up a play here, an aggressive forecheck from the Stars, but Northpark will take over in the offensive zone. It's a 2-on-1 for Northpark. The pass connects. They come all the way across. Getting down in a hurry is Latino, making the save on a puck that never left the ice. Northpark trying to find the 5-hole. Instead, Latino makes a follow-up save from the near point. And with 9:55 left to go, Northpark showing some teeth in this one. Able to get a couple of shots on goal. Won a grade A chance there on the 2-on-1, but Latino says no. Now it'll be a face-off here at the near circle. And over the dot. We'll see a tough angle here with the netting. As the Stars try to win that forward, it was Bolognic, who was the trigger man for the Stars. Ends up back toward Murphy. Murphy works that puck over to Ramos. Works it up now toward Bergman, who gains the line and dumps in. Bergman giving chase, able to rub his man off the puck momentarily. Northpark back in control as that puck takes a strange carom off a stick, though. Finds Bolognic. Bolognic all the way across. One-timer can't connect for Bergman. Good Northpark stick in the way. It's the Stars working that up to the far point. Deflection carried on net. It was Adamic redirecting that, and Northpark equal to the task. It's now Bolognic trying to take that puck off his man in the far corner. It'll come, the puck will, over to the near corner, on up to the near point and out. Tracking back was Adamic, settling that puck down for the captain. Ramos back up, strong side, and the Stars able to chip that to the neutral zone, but pouring in is Northpark. That rolling puck never reaches the goal mouth as Murphy had been able to get in the way. It's Ramos tapping it farther there. Circling is Bergman to get that puck up and out of the zone. He finds Bolonic. Bolonic all alone on a line change for the Stars, but Bolonic able to hit the trailer in Bergman. Bergman shoots in, and that's saved nicely there by Northpark. Bergman had stayed out. Late trailer there in the slot, able to throw the wrister on net. But again, equal to the task was Northpark. So with 8:49 left to go here in the first, it's an offensive zone draw for the Stars. It'll be Russo to take this drop. He's got Bizarro to his right, Kocher to his left. Tries to win it back toward Bizarro. He does. Bizarro threads that deeper into the zone. And it's the Stars trying to keep the zone on the far side of the ice. Puck pinballs around a bit, but it's Northpark with a 3-on-2 here if they hurry. Turning into a 2-on-2. Northpark able to gain the offensive zone and keep possession on the soft dump it. They work it up to the near point. Pizarro nearly chips it off his man. Now he's going to get the return pass. Pizarro with a little time and space in the offensive zone. It's Pizarro trying to chip that puck up and over. Puck still loose in front. Spilled wide there. And now it's O'Day pinching all the way in to try and keep this puck in the zone. He works it up toward Schaefer. Schaefer on a wrister. Deflection off Pizarro. Still loose in front. Now covered up. Looks like it's in. It is. Holy cow, that puck able to trickle past, and you know what they say, if you don't succeed, try again, and that's exactly what the Stars did there. Bizarro with a couple of whacks at it, and it looked like on the fourth attempt, able to trickle that puck past the Northpark goal mouth. And just like that, with 8:07 left to go in the first, it's the Stars 1, Northpark nothing. Well, clean win there by Schulman. Back to Viscoso. Puck sits in the neutral zone. O'Connor able to retrieve and dump in. Northpark now on the puck behind their own net. Played well there and up to the far point. Northpark in full stride now. They'll gain the line, dump on in, and it'll be O'Connor looking to dig that puck out of the near half wall. He does exactly that. Works up to Schulman, who gets the puck out of the zone. Northpark dumps in. This time, though, offside. And so with 7:42 left to go in the first, it'll be a face-off here in the neutral zone. Well, folks, if you're just tuning in, a relatively even game thus far. A couple of grade A chances for both teams, but the Stars able to pot on what was a broken play in the blue paint of Northpark after Bizarro had a couple of whacks at a loose puck and was able to get it all the way in. This puck comes in. It gets caught in the pads there. Latito had the paddle down and the leg pad behind, and some good goalie technique there to trap the puck. And it'll be an offensive zone draw here for Northpark. Home team will line up at the near circle. It's Northpark trying to work that up to the point. Puck rolls just past the blue line because of Liam O'Connor on the forecheck, who was able to get his stick in the way and get that puck up and out of the zone, but Northpark pours right back in. Digging this one out is Nico Viscoso, trying to turn it up to the near half wall, but we're going to get a call here, an elbowing call. Looks like it will be Viscoso, who once he had released the puck, ran into his man on the near side of the ice. And just like that, it'll be the Stars to the box for the second time in this game. 7:18 left to go in the first period. Stars up a goal, about to be down a man on the elbowing call against the alternate captain and defenseman. Now power play unit will come on the ice for Northpark here. Penalty killing unit for the Stars will consist of Russo and Kocher, O'Day, and Murphy. It'll be Russo at the near dot, trying to win that on the backhand. He does, back to Murphy. Murphy threads that up through the defenders. This one's going to roll just wide of the cage for an icing. And so, 7 seconds gone on the penalty kill for the Stars. We'll do it all over again on the near side of the ice in the Stars zone. In just a moment, once the players get set up, icing gives us time to remind you, you're watching Midnight Sports. If it's youth hockey and you're on your couch, it's Midnight Sports. Russo again on the backhand, winning that over toward the near corner. Puck gets caught up into the netting. And we'll see if it was played with a high stick as well. That appears to be the gesture from the official who was at the end line. And so this faceoff's going to come all the way out of the Star zone. A break there for the Stars. With just 12 seconds gone on the penalty kill, Russo's going to win that one forward to try and bleed some time off this penalty. The Northpark defensemen will reset at their own blue line. They'll pump that up through the neutral zone and try and dump in, but Murphy intercepts that pass at his own blue line and sends it right back out of the zone. Northpark will try the far side of the ice this time, softly playing that puck in. It was kicked up to the blue line by the Stars, but not out. It was a high carom off the end wall that Murphy will take over and send on the backhand up to the point. Not out just yet, but Kocher does the rest. Spinning puck shouldn't hit the end line here. A good zone clearance by the Stars with 1:13 left to go in the first period. 6:27 left to, 1:13 left to go on the penalty to the Stars. 6:22 now left to go in the period as the Stars try to dump back in the offensive zone to kill off more of this man advantage of Northpark. It's Murphy taking a hit there at the blue line, keeps his skates, and was able to send that puck through the neutral zone. Northpark comes right back in. This time they enter with possession. They shoot that one high of the cage. Looks like it went up into the netting thereafter. 6:06 left to go here in the first period. 48 seconds left to go on the Northpark power play. And this faceoff's going to come at the near circle here at World Ice Arena. Always good to be back at World Ice. Post-COVID, it's a scantily used facility there for a year or two, as most ice rinks were. But before the game tonight, it was hopping with all the free skaters out there. And it's a nice facility, and so good to see it being used as much as it is. They have a helmet off on the ice, so that'll always draw a very quick whistle in youth hockey. Of course, the NHL rules are that you have to skate directly to the bench if your helmet pops off anymore, but in youth hockey, that whistle is always going to be quick for the health and safety of the players, and so that's exactly what happened there at center ice when that helmet popped off. 5:56 left to go here in the first period, 38 seconds left to go on the power play for Northpark. That one's going to go all the way down, should not go for an icing. That is a tough call against the Stars as that puck hopped over a stick. Northpark was in position to play it, but the linesman had the arm up for icing, and so, as is often said on this broadcast, the only opinions that matter are, of course, those of the folks wearing the stripes on the ice. And they called icing on that one. Stars bench not a fan of the call, but onward we play. That puck tapped just to the side of the Stars cage. Now Gitman looking to play that at the far half wall. Northpark will come in, but Gitman strong on the puck, works that up to the far point. Northpark dumps in once more. Northpark with another 14 seconds on the man advantage. Can't quite pull the trigger there. Northpark can't keep the zone after the Stars, able to chip that up and out. This one should go for an icing. It does. 5:23 left to go in the first period. 5 seconds left to go on the power play for Northpark. And another whistle. I think we're already on the over on the number of whistles in this game. So if you bet the over for 50 whistles or more, you are in the money. And we're not even 10 minutes into this one. It'll be Bolonic at the far dot, trying to win that over toward O'Connor. He does. O'Connor kicks that up and out of the zone. And you guessed it, another whistle. With 5:19 left to go in the first period. Just 1 second left to go on the man advantage for Northpark. As soon as this puck's dropped, expect the Stars man to come straight out of the box. And we'll see if Viscoso stays on the ice or goes to the bench so the Stars can get their lines right. It's Bolonic and Bergman as the forwards, O'Day and Murphy as the defenders. So expect Viscoso to go to the bench so a third forward can come out. It's a clean win there by the Stars. Northpark intercepts in the neutral zone. They send that in. It gets caught under Latito's blocker there as he was steering it to the side. And all saves are good saves for goaltenders. And Latito able to just jam up the puck there. And the Stars able to get their lines right with that freeze. So a veteran play by the Stars netminder to buy the freeze and get the 5 skaters that Coach Carney wants out on the ice without having to do it on the fly. It's Bergman now pushing that puck past the blue line and one more offside with 4:59 left to go in this first period. It will be another neutral zone drop. Now Bologna, Adamic, and Bergman as the 3 forwards. Looks to be Ramos and Viscoso as the defenders. That puck winged out of the zone by Northpark and right back in, but this time it'll be the Stars offside with 4:51 left to go in the first. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, this is not intentional to have all of these whistles. It just feels that way. And so one of the longest first periods on record continues here from World Ice. 4:51 left to play in this opening frame. Stars up 1-0. And this time the Stars gain the line and dump in. Firing on that puck is Briscoe and Polyakov. Northpark racks it up to the near point. Viscoso able to shovel it past a man. And now it'll be Northpark picking up the puck at the far side of the ice. Gitman looks to jam it up there, works it down toward Briscoe. Briscoe looks for Polyakov in the slot. Puck racked off a stick. Polyakov to pick it up and work it up by the half wall. Gitman does the rest to get it up toward Ramos. Shot deflected just wide of the cage. Picking that puck up is Viscoso, who will saucer it farther. Northpark now comes the other way with it. Northpark into the neutral zone. The Stars had to be careful not to give up a 2-on-1 there, but Ramos back to settle the puck. Now Polyakov back into the offensive end. Throws that across the blue paint. And this will be the Stars trying to keep the puck in the zone. Instead, Northpark throws it the other way. 2-on-2 developing here for the home team. As on the backhand, they're able to jab in. It's Viscoso trying to work that up toward Polyakov. A stick in the way, and Northpark keeps the zone. They send that just wide of the cage as O'Day tries to pump it farther. It's O'Day in that far corner. He's got Briscoe ahead of him as the puck just sits near the far half wall, but O'Day able to flick that puck up and out. Stars can complete their change here as that rolling puck goes all the way down, but icing had been waved well before. 3:30 left to go here in the first period. A bit of continuous play, hopefully not a commentator's curse, and we don't get a whistle immediately. Schaefer bodying his man near side of the ice. Northpark still on the puck. Long reach of O'Day. Cuts out the pass or shot as Northpark gets that puck back at the near corner, I should say. As the puck comes up to the near point now, Northpark dumps in once more. Stars in the way. Northpark shoots that off the side of the cage. O'Day to pick up. O'Day on the puck, on the forehand, goes around one man and works it over to the near side of the ice. Polyakov will go for a change as Schulman is out there on the ice. Gets the return pass by Schulman, gets handcuffed by Schaefer. Gets handcuffed just a bit, and now Northpark back the other way. Northpark on the backhand, pushed wide, thrown in front. Latito gets the pads down. A nice save by Luke Latito, as it'll be Fauci trying to feather that up toward the blue line, and it'll be the Stars getting a second bite at the apple. They'll need a third, though, as Northpark has kept the zone. They'll dump in once more. Northpark will go for a partial change. O'Day to pick that puck up. Northpark back on the puck. Still Northpark on the puck now, behind the net. It's the home team trying to work it out toward the net front, but Schulman first to it, throws it up toward the blue line. Zone keep by Northpark once more. Gosler looks to dump in. 2:15 left to go in this first period. It's a puck that stays in the Stars zone. It's O'Day behind his own cage, looking for a passing lane. He's going to find Fauci, who taps it up toward O'Connor. O'Connor streaking up the right wing into the offensive end. O'Connor, long shot in. That puck sits in the pads of the Northpark netminder, and so with 1:55 left to go in the first period, it's a Stars offensive zone draw. Now Stars will get a new forward line out there on the ice, as well as some new defenders. This will be Russo to take the drop. Russo wins that back toward Kotcher. Kotcher guides it over toward Ramos at the far point. Ramos thinks about a shot. He delays, walks that puck in just a bit deeper, tries to kick it farther there. Northpark off the boards. They get the puck back at the bottom of the circle, and it'll be Kotcher tracking back to the neutral zone, picking up that zone clearance. Kotcher still on the puck. He's got one man and two on him, but he self-passes off the near boards. Kotcher with speed in the offensive zone, tries a shot in on net, but it'll be covered up there by Northpark with 1:28 left to go in the first. And so an offensive zone draw upcoming here for the Stars. Bit of a snow shower there as a bunch of players had collected at the blue paint, and a little bit of conversation between both teams and the officials, but no paperwork coming out of it. And so this will be Russo to take at the far circle. Russo wins that toward the offensive slot. Northpark's going to come away with it and try and get it up and out of the zone. Rolling puck finds Murphy at the point. Tries to go around a man. Bouncing puck, though, will cross the blue line, so Murphy tracks back for it. Murphy straight up the center of the ice. Nearly found Russo there. This one will go for an icing instead with 72 seconds left to go in the first. It'll be an offensive zone draw for Northpark near the end of the first period. Now it's Viscoso, Bolognic, Adamic, Bergman, and Schaefer as the 5 skaters for the road team. That puck finds the top of the slot. Northpark throws that in wide of the cage, and Viscoso to pick up on the forehand. Viscoso tries to chip it off the glass. It hits a body there. Adamic in for support. Rolling puck's going to find Schaefer, who will try the far side of the ice. Schaefer on the puck there, thinking about cycling it just a bit lower for the Stars so they can get this puck up and out. Rolling puck near the circle. Northpark pours in on it, tries to go between the legs. Does Northpark? They'll fire in eventually, but Latito snaps the glove down, and that's a save for the Stars with 43.3 seconds left to go in the first. It'll be a defensive zone draw for the team from Coney Island. Now, same 5 skaters will stay out there for the Stars. It'll be Bolognic to take with Viscoso behind him. Adamic and Bergman round out the forward line, and it's Bolognic sending that up toward Bergman. Bergman gets on his horse, stalks into the offensive end. Bergman there, he's rubbed off the puck at the last second. Bergman had done a lot of the hard work, though, to carry that puck into the offensive end with possession. And now it's Northpark trying to get out of the zone. They do, all the way into the neutral zone. Viscoso bumps his man there. Northpark retains possession. They pour into the offensive end, but the back pass goes just over the blue line, and they're just a bit offside with 19.2 left to go here in the first. A period with so many stoppages, you may think that you've tuned in to a period different than the opening frame, but no, it's still the first here at World Ice, and it's Schulman winning that faceoff forward without possession. Northpark dumps in, O'Day intercepts, works it over to the weak side of the ice. He's looking for O'Connor, just out of his reach, but Schulman will pick up that loose puck in the neutral zone. 7 seconds left, shot in there by the Stars, and Northpark looks to retrieve, but they send it up to Murphy. 2 seconds left, Murphy shoots in just wide of the cage. It was a screen shot. Murphy was hoping that was a seeing eye puck toward the top corner. Instead, it goes just wide, and so, after 1, it's the New York Stars 1, Northpark Hockey Club 0. Stick around, we're going to put 15 minutes on the board, do it all over again. This is Midnight Sports.
Streets are empty, echoes howl, daylight breaks in shattered ground. Engine roars like beast on fire, chasing dreams on broken wire. Pedal down, the rush is real, heartbeat sync with spinning wheel. Lights flash by in blurry streak, highway signs too fast to peak. Running on fumes, can't slow down, foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out, living life loud, no fear, no doubt. Hands grip tight the steering wheel, stealing nerves against the field. Rolling hills and sharp descents, never stop a soul hell-bent. Radio blares adrenaline, fingers tap on skin and tin. Horizon looms but never near, push the limits, lose the fear. Running on fumes, can't slow down, foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out, living life loud, no fear, no doubt.
Well, look, we promised it, and it's happening. 15 more minutes on the board. This is the middle frame from World Ice Arena, Flushing Meadows, New York. And it's the period of the long change. The Stars will be moving right to left on your screen for this period in the middle. It's Northpark coming away with that face-off win and dumping into the offensive zone. Northpark, tight angle shot. One-timer doesn't connect across the crease, and the Stars look to get this puck up and out. Instead, it's Northpark working it toward the end boards, but the Stars intercept through Murphy. Shot comes in. Latito throws the glove out, able to make the save with 14:41 left to go in the second. And it'll be an offensive zone draw for Northpark. Now, Latito saw that one the whole way through the big mid-out and had that piece of vulcanized rubber nestling in the glove. Shot goes wide on the ensuing faceoff. Northpark to pick up. They work it up to the far point and then look to dump on down, but it's Murphy able to pick off that pass with the glove. He kicks it up just a bit farther. Northpark will have to reset in the neutral zone. They gain the line, dump in. Latito out of the cage to settle that puck down for O'Day. O'Day on the backhand, works it up toward O'Connor. O'Connor lets that roll. He saw Murphy streaking up and out of the zone. Thought it would connect. Instead, shot comes in. Latito gets down for a save. Stars working on their quick breakout here as Northpark with an aggressive forecheck. Stars have to do that to try and break that aggressive forecheck. Instead, this one goes for an icing. And so with 14:06 left to go in the second, it's going to be a face-off all the way back in the Stars zone. Now to be Ramos, Viscoso, Gitman, Polyakov, and Briscoe out there as the 5 skaters in navy blue. Gitman, clean win back toward Ramos. Ramos jabs that off the glass, comes up to the near point, not out just yet. Northpark with a couple of zone keeps there. Gitman, though, able to work the puck up toward Polyakov. Polyakov with speed into the offensive end. He's got Briscoe. Gitman back door, tries to get it to him. Northpark sniffs out the play. Ramos keeps the zone, dumps in along the boards. It's the Stars trying to work that puck deeper in the zone. Instead, it comes back toward Ramos, who keeps it at the blue line, walking the blue line with the stick blade. By the smallest of margins, Ramos was able to keep that puck in. This time, Northpark will try and rack it up and out. They do. That connects on the zone breakout. A 3-on-2 quickly here for Northpark. Turns into 3-on-3. Shot goes wide of the cage. They were looking for that backdoor pass. Didn't connect for the home team. And now Northpark looks to set up shop in the offensive end. Firing on that puck is Viscoso. And he's able to leave it there for Ramos. Ramos digs it out on the forehand. Has a man all over him. He's going to send that to the far side of the ice as Northpark throws it right back in front, looking for a deflection, but getting down was the captain. And now Gitman able to harass his man into a shot on goal, but the Stars have to move that puck. There wasn't anybody from Northpark nearby, and so puck stays alive in the Stars zone. Taking a hit there was Briscoe to try and move that puck up and out. Eventually the Stars able to do so. Briscoe had taken a hit to make a play, and he got a little help from Gitman as well. And now the Stars, with Polyakov as a forechecker, try to take over the puck in the offensive end. It's O'Day sending that puck just a bit deeper. The Stars all the way across, bouncing puck across the face of goal. And Northpark had done very well to keep that puck out of trouble. It's now O'Day throwing that back into the offensive end. Northpark will eject the puck all the way down, should go for an icing. And it never hits the end line, instead gets stuck in the corner. And so with 12 left to go here in the second period, Stars have to get that puck up and out. And Schaefer was able to kick that puck across the line as he had blown a tire, but got the puck out of trouble, did the Stars defenseman. It's the Stars gaining the line through Adamick and dumping in. Adamick with his hair on fire there, chasing the puck down, forcing the early pass, and Bergman able to keep the puck in the zone at least momentarily. Northpark's going to try the far side of the ice. Schaefer pinches in, throws that off a body. Northpark now able to escape the zone, but without possession, and tracking back will be O'Day. Latito leaves it for him there. O'Day picks up the puck. He's got a man draped on him. Northpark looks to keep the zone. Northpark at the near half wall. Northpark at the point. It's a kick save and a butte by O'Day. Bouncing puck in the slot. Northpark keeps, throws it in on Latito, who just steers that to the far corner. Now Schaefer bodies his man. Puck comes toward the slot, but it's intercepted there by Bolonik, who gets on his horse, works it up toward Adamick. And now Bergman will stay out there on the forecheck. Rolling puck up toward O'Day. O'Day with a little time and space, chips it farther. Bergman switches spots with him at the point. It's the Stars passing up to Bergman. Bergman stalks in on the forehand, shoots in. Saved nicely there by Bricker in the Northpark goal. Rolling puck goes to the side of the ice. Bricker has a skater's stick right now, does the Northpark netminder, as his stick sits on the back of the net. Unclear if it's broken or not. We'll see at the next whistle. But it's Kocher pinning that puck in the far corner. Puck sits in that far corner. He's got Bolonik in for support. Bergman awaits in the slot. O'Day at the near point. Puck feathered all the way over toward Bergman for the one-timer. Northpark able to pick up that puck and send it up all the way out of the zone. A good icing there by Northpark to give their netminder time to retrieve his stick. And it looks like it might be broken. And so it is. And so expect Northpark to liberate a new goalie stick from the bench for their netminder here. as we get just a stoppage in play to allow the equipment change for the man in the white pads. Well, new stick acquired. And so we'll get a face-off here just as soon as Northpark able to get back into the net. Good veteran play, of course, by the Northpark netminder there. Slow things down just a bit for his team as the Stars looking to tilt the ice here and had a lot of offensive zone time on the last shift. Shot comes in, saved nicely by Northpark, and then ejected out of the zone once more. Should go for an icing with 10-13 left to go in the second period. We'll get another stoppage in play here. Stars with an offensive zone draw upcoming, but nothing more thus far in this middle frame. Well, a well-attended game here. Got fans lining the glass in front of the rink. Of course, another hockey game right after this one. And so, 4 teams, families here taking this game in. And with some quality youth hockey. It's Murphy keeping the puck in the zone, trying to rack it farther. It goes off a body. Kocher able to gum up any zone exit there by Northpark. Ramos retrieves at his blue line. Murphy gets the point-to-point pass, works it up strong side. Waiting for it there was Bizarro. It goes off a skate. Kocher with the long reach, able to keep the puck in the offensive zone momentarily. Ramos retrieves, sends it back to Murphy at his own blue line. Murphy up for Russo. Russo gains the offensive zone. He's got Murphy in the bottom of the slot there, but it was a good stick lift by Northpark, preventing the redirect on target. Murphy gets the puck back, throws that all the way across. One-timer can't connect. Puck still loose in front. Diving at it is Northpark. Puck appears to still be loose, but we get a quick whistle. And then a couple of jabs afterward by Northpark, trying to keep their netminder clean with 9:29 remaining to go here in the middle frame. No paperwork coming out of that one. Just an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Now Stars really pushing here to try and double their lead. But thus far in this middle frame, Northpark standing tall. And it's still a 1-goal hockey game. It'll be Gitman at the dot. Briscoe in the slot. Northpark just backed off the hash marks as Gitman awaits the drop. Tries to work it over to Briscoe. He does. Briscoe dumps it in just a bit deeper. And now that puck racked up the near side. Not out just yet. It's Briscoe dumping it in with the help of Gitman just a bit farther. Polyakov awaits in the near corner, but we're going to get a whistle here. And so it looks like Northpark might be going to the box on this one. We'll see if a Stars man will join. Looks like, in fact, that's exactly what's going to happen. A cross-checking call on one of the players and a slash on the other. No gesture as to which was which. But it's going to turn out to be coincidental minors here. So it'll still be 5-on-5 hockey. Coincidental minors, of course. Minors taken by each team at the same time. So those players will wait for 2+ minutes in the box, but 5 skaters for each team still out there. And after the paperwork's done, it will just be second period with 9:15 left to go and 5 skaters for each team out there. It's Schaefer getting that pass, shooting it in. That puck's deflected up. It's saved not once but twice by Northpark there. And we'll do it all over again with 9:06 remaining to go here in the second. It was Viscoso who worked it over for Schaefer. Schaefer with the toss on net. And the Stars had deflected it up, but not over the netminder's pads. And so it's another win there on the faceoff by Schulman. O'Connor with the shot in. Saved by Northpark, dumped deeper there by Schaefer. Puck sits at the near half wall, rolls to a Northpark stick, and they're able to get that puck up and out of the zone. Northpark now works that puck just a bit deeper. It's Viscoso able to get that off a Northpark stick, but it rolls in front. Does that puck? Still sits in front, shot off the side of the cage. Schulman able to send that to the far side of the ice. O'Connor retrieves in stride. O'Connor up for Fauci. Fauci racks that puck farther. It's not going to cross the end line. No icing coming. It's Fauci trying to stick lift his man. He does. Pins that puck in the corner as the Stars make a partial change. Balonik now on the puck. Fauci curls toward the slot. The pass just a whisker off. Nearly connected, but it was a good deflection by Northpark to cut out what would have been a Fauci backhand on the backside of the net. It's Northpark now into the offensive zone. Schaefer goes to retrieve at the end boards. 8:10 left to go here in the second. It's Schaefer on up. Stars look to get the puck out of the zone. They do. And now Balonik gives chase. It was O'Connor who was able to get the puck up and out of the zone. Viscoso will have to turn, though, on the Northpark dump-in. He's got Schaefer manning the slot. That puck comes out in front. Latito able to make the save there. He got down in a hurry. Northpark nearly in on a broken play. Instead, they'll keep the zone momentarily, but the Stars will flick that up to the blue line. Not out just yet, though, as Northpark pours in once more. Schaefer will turn for it in the near corner. The Stars now trying to get this puck up and out of the zone. Northpark able to dump in once more. Northpark tilting the ice here in the last 60 seconds or so. They come around the side of the cage, rolling puck in front. It was Latito who had combined with O'Connor to work that puck to safety, and it looked like it just crossed the blue line. So Northpark goes offside with 7:23 left to go in the second. It'll be a face-off in the neutral zone, just outside the Stars' blue line. O'Day and Murphy as the defenders. Belonik and Bergman as the forwards, out there with Adamick as well to complete the 5. Northpark will dump in once they gain the line. Puck comes toward the side of the cage. Murphy shovels it over for the Stars to the near side of the ice. Shot comes in once more. Bouncing puck still loose. O'Day first on it. Tries to work it up toward Bergman on the backhand. That puck does leave the zone. Might cross the end line here for an icing, though. It does with 7 minutes even left here in the second. We're just past the halfway point. Coincidental minor penalties. The folks who were serving them out of the boxes back to the benches. And so a full complement of skaters back for each team. And this will be a face-off in the Stars zone. It's Belonik over the dot, trying to win that on the forehand back to the corner. Northpark retrieves at the near half wall, but O'Day throws it up to the top of the slot. Swiped farther by Northpark, kept in the zone. Bodying his man is Murphy. Stars throw it up to the blue line. Not out just yet. Bouncing puck, racked all the way in. Turning for it is O'Day. O'Day looks to settle that puck down. Bouncing puck once more, finds a Northpark stick. Northpark in the near corner with the puck. Trying to work that out toward the net front is the home team. Instead, it's the Stars through O'Day emerging with it. They send it over toward Adamick. Adamick jabs that puck farther in the neutral zone. It goes off a body. Ends up finding Belonik off a soft touch pass by Murphy. Belonik all the way into the zone. Shrugged off by Northpark on the shot. Stars follow it up. Bergman all the way toward the slot. Northpark rejects the attempt. It's now Northpark. Top of the circle, they look for that home run pass, picked off by O'Day. O'Day feathers that puck up once more. Bergman gets on his horse, carries that in on the backhand, throws it across. He was looking for a teammate on the far side of the ice. It was Adamick, and the pass just out of his reach as Viscoso now takes a couple of hits far side of the ice, able to kick the puck farther. A little 7-on-7 violence there from both teams. It's O'Day turning with the puck, trying to keep it in the zone. Northpark will emerge. 2-on-2 hockey back the other way. Northpark has to just dump in once they gain the line. It had been a long shift for the home team out there, and in the second period can't take any chances to get caught in your defensive zone on a long shift. It's Northpark keeping the puck in the offensive end here, though. They've got the puck down low until Russo able to get his stick in the way. Northpark keeps the zone once more and dumps it deep. They'll be first to this puck. Will Northpark at the end boards. They work it over to the near side of the ice, looking to send something out toward the net front. This time, though, O'Day in the way, and he works it over toward Adamick. Adamick on the puck. He's going to find Bergman. Bergman self-pass all the way into the offensive end. Bergman has Russo trailing. Finds Russo there. Russo on the backhand side of the cage. Comes around to the net front. Tries to circle the netminder. He does. He shoots and he scores. Well, well, well. With 5:01 left to go in the second, it's Russo and Bergman combining to tuck that one home. Russo rounds the netminder and doubles the Stars' lead. 10 minutes into this second period. Now ensuing faceoff, we'll have a defensive pairing of Ramos and Viscoso. Russo, Pizarro, and Kocher out there as the forwards. That's Russo tying his man up. Pizarro takes the puck and carries it into the offensive end. Looks to round his man, gets on the forehand, shoots in. Net comes off its moorings. And we get a quick whistle as it's covered up with 4:53 left to go here in the second. And it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Now, same 5 skaters will stay out there for the visiting team. And that faceoff sits in the faceoff circle for a moment. Kocher, strong stick, shoots that in. It goes off a body. And now Northpark can emerge with it. Headman pass connects. Northpark carries it into the offensive zone, and they're able to keep there. It's Northpark still on the puck. Stars wanted an offside call on that. Soft shot comes in, just covered up there by Latito, as it looked like Northpark had been crossed up just a little bit entering the offensive zone, but the Stars did not get the call they wanted, and so it will be a face-off in the Stars' defensive zone with Russo to take. Schaefer and O'Day as the defensive pairing. Kocher mans the slot with Schaefer just behind him. Russo wins that over toward Bizarro. Bizarro trying to lift the stick of his man. Northpark throws it into the slot there, and Latito snaps the pads down, gets it under the big left leg pad, and he's able to make the save with 4:27 left. A good reaction save by the netminder for the team from Coney Island. We'll do it all over again here at the near circle. 4:27 left to play in this middle frame. Puck sits in the faceoff circle, and then it's Northpark trying to jab it deep. Russo in the way. Sends that diagonally across the ice to relieve some of the pressure. It's Northpark retrieving back in their own zone. Northpark will try the far side of the ice. Gitman had pinched in from a forward position to try and cut out the zone exit. Northpark able to get it in the neutral zone and then dump in. Turning is O'Day to cut out the threat. O'Day feathers that pass up, and Northpark takes over once more in the neutral zone, only so far as O'Day at his own blue line. O'Day up for Gitman. Gitman tries to dig it out farther. Northpark emerges with it. Tight angle shot, looking for a shot pass score was Northpark. Bizarro able to survive a slash there as he comes into the offensive zone and keeps the puck in Stars possession. It's Bizarro curling with it. He finds Polyakov, far side of the ice. Polyakov, wrister, kicked aside by Northpark. Polyakov to retrieve. It's Gitman at the end boards, leaves it for O'Day. O'Day near side, stalks all the way in. O'Day now at the end boards, looking out front. As the Stars have stayed back, O'Day shoots in. Way out of the crease was Northpark to make the save, covering it up there with 3:22 left to go in the second. It'll be a Stars offensive zone draw. Now Gitman out there to take this draw. Briscoe in the slot. Ramos and Murphy as the defensive pair. And it looks like Polyakov far side of the ice. Puck's dropped one forward by the Stars. Briscoe fires on it. Briscoe throws it out toward Polyakov. Polyakov shoots in. That puck's deflected up into the glass near corner. It's Northpark trying to emerge with the puck in that near corner. Reaching for it is Briscoe. Down go the Stars there. Looks like Northpark will be going to the box after Gitman able to draw a penalty in the near corner. So the Stars up two, about to be up a man for the next two. Looks like a roughing call against Northpark, and so with 3:06 left to go in this middle frame, Stars with a 2-minute man advantage upcoming. Onto the ice comes power play unit numero uno. It will be Murphy, Bergman, Bizarro, Bolonik, and O'Day. Bolonik at the dot, winning it over toward Bergman. Bergman all the way across the slot. Nobody home just yet for the Stars as Bergman was looking for the quick strike. Now Northpark looks to take that puck up and out of the zone. They rack it off the dasher, but not out. Keeping the puck in there were the Stars, sending it just down low from Bolonik to Murphy. Now on back to Bergman, back to Murphy. Over to Bizarro, who stalks in. Bizarro shoots in. That puck hits a body in front, still loose. It's Bizarro collecting the rebound, coming to the near corner, feathering it farther now. It's the Stars working it up to Bergman, but we're going to get some jousting in the net front. We'll see exactly what the call is here, pointing at the dot in the neutral zone. And so unclear, maybe the Stars knocked the net off. Stars bench just wants an explanation here from the official, as the whistle was quick. No one to the box for the Stars. And so it's still 5-on-4 hockey for the next minute and 26 seconds in favor of the visitors from Coney Island, but it's Northpark able to get that puck up and out of their defensive zone. Bizarro tracks back for it. He's got Murphy with him. Sends it up strong side looking for O'Day. Puck hops over a stick. Northpark to retrieve in their own end. Northpark goes point to point, and then they'll try and work it up the strong side of the ice. They do. Stars hadn't been able to get set just yet in the offensive zone. It's Bizarro passing that back to Murphy. Murphy with speed into the offensive end. Murphy goes around a man there. Murphy looking in front for a teammate. Sends it across the slot. The redirect nearly in there by the Stars, but a 5-star save by Northpark keeps this a 2-goal hockey game. And so with 52 seconds remaining on the man advantage, 1:58 left to go in the second period. This will be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Well, Stars really putting pressure in the blue paint right now, looking for a third. It'll be Gitman at the dot. Clean win back toward Russo. Schulman back toward Russo now. Russo circles with it, tries to send that puck just a bit deeper, but it hits a skate. And now Northpark on a breakaway here. All the way out of his net is Latito. He's able to shovel that farther, was Luke Latito. He gets a cheer from his bench as the Stars look to pick up this puck in their own zone. Latito with a last-ditch effort to prevent any shot on goal there. He was able to saucer that puck on edge over the stick of the Northpark man who was breaking in. Now Ramos to pick up the puck. He finds Gitman just out of his reach. Oh, it looked like the Stars might have been in. Schulman keeps the zone as that puck sits down low, and turning with it is Kocher on the backhand, shoots it just wide. Rolling puck up toward Ramos, who keeps the zone. 7 seconds left to go in the man advantage, 1:12 left to go in the period. It's the Stars keeping the puck in the offensive end, sending it all the way across, feathered across by Ramos there. But the net comes off its moorings. The official had pointed at the net as if the Stars had scored, but instead of the hand gesture for a goal, it was identifying the problem on the ice, which is the net moved off its moorings, and so this will be a face-off in the offensive zone for the Stars. Nothing more. The officials just congregating here at center ice, trying to discuss exactly what's going on, but it looks like it'll just be a face-off for the Stars. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey with 1:05 left to go in this second period. It's the Stars trying to pour forward on the puck and feather it farther as they have the puck at the side of the cage. Northpark looks to get the puck up and out of the zone. It's Northpark now on the forehand, deep in their own zone, trying to feather it up. They do. Northpark escapes. It's a 2-on-2 here if they're able to hurry. Bouncing puck all the way into the Stars zone. O'Day to retrieve near side of the ice. Gets a little help from his friends there as the Stars look to escape with it. O'Day off the back of the cage, self-pass on the backhand, tries to feather it farther for Polyakov. Puck eventually finds it. Polyakov chips that up toward Briscoe. Briscoe able to skate that up and out of the zone. 25 seconds left to go here in the second period. Briscoe all the way into the offensive zone. Tight angle there, tries to feather it farther. It hits a skate, and we're going to get a call. Looks like it's going to be Northpark to the box. They cannot believe the call. And the Northpark players on the ice. Briscoe was upended in the corner. Looks like it's going to be a cross-checking call against Northpark. And so off to the box they'll go with just 17.5 seconds left to go here in the second period. This will be a face-off in the Northpark end. Stars about to be up a man. If they can't score in the next 17.5 seconds, the penalty will carry over into the third period, and they'll have an abbreviated minute and 42-second power play. Some of the Northpark fans do not like the call. You can see some befuddled shaking of the head by those fans, but it's Northpark able to swipe that puck up to the blue line. Not out just yet. Gitman on the backhand fires it in. 10 seconds left to go in the period as the Stars look to get this out from the boards to get a shot on goal. They're able to get it out from the boards. They send it across. One-timer can't connect. Ramos was back post waiting. Now it's Schulman firing in. There goes the buzzer. And so after 2, it's the New York Stars 2. The Northpark Hockey Club 0. Stick around. We'll put 15 more minutes on the board one last time here from World Ice. This is Midnight Sports. All right, we did it. 15 on the board. Still 1:43 left to go on the man advantage for the Stars, who have a 2-goal lead in this one, but still 15 more minutes of hockey to get through out here at World Ice. Stars will look to add to their total, and Northpark will look to cut it in half at the very least. Next goal feels very important in this game right now. Of course, they're all important, but commentators have to say something clever like that, and so here we are. It's Pizarro behind his own cage to dig this puck out as the Stars on the power play. Looks up ice, surveys his options, works it over toward the weak side. Murphy picks that puck up, sends it up toward Belonik. Belonik settles it down at the near half wall, works it up to the point in Murphy. Murphy near point, back down to Belonik. Belonik stalks with it, sends it across for Pizarro. High slap, Pizarro shoots in. Slapper goes high of the cage, and now it's a puck that sits on the near side of the ice. It was O'Day who had stormed through the crease, ended up separating the Northpark netminder from his stick, but no call coming here, and so the Stars have to reset in their own end anyway. Dancing around a hit there was Pizarro. Keeping his skates and firing forward were the Stars, but it'll be Northpark coming back the other way. They had not gained the line here. Should go for an icing. It does with 13:59 left to go in the third. Still 42 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Offensive zone draw upcoming for the Stars. Well, folks, time enough to remind you, Stars in Atlantic City next weekend for their final EJEPL regular season showcase from America's Playground. They have 4 games coming up next weekend, starting Friday night, 8:30 p.m., subject to carrier restrictions. Midnight Sports will have all the action. One of the teams they play is actually this Northpark team, Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m. So a rivalry renewed, as it'll be the 3rd game of the year between these two teams. Stars had won the first game 5-1 at Abe Stark, looking to win the second here at World Ice. But still some work left to do, and a lot of hockey left to play. That puck sent all the way down for another icing with 13:34 left to go in this third period. Still 17 seconds left to go on the man advantage on the cross-checking call against Northpark. And so the Stars, with just a little bit more time, with the extra skater out there, looking to extend the lead. This will be Ramos and Murphy as the defensive, Schulman. I saw the 6, but not the 1. It's Ramos and Schulman up at the blue line. Russo, and will take the draw. He wins that, sends it to Ramos, able to get a shot on goal, and that one's blockered aside by Northpark. Pouring in now are the Stars to keep possession of this puck. That puck racked all the way around, sticking out the big leg pad there was Bricker with a nice save for Northpark. Stuck the big left leg pad out. Gitman had tried to round the crease, and instead Northpark with the save. And so 13:19 left to go here in the third. 2 seconds left to go on the man advantage. A little bit like the first period with all of its stoppages, the third has started the same. It's the Stars. Clean win back to Ramos. Shot comes in, kicked aside there by Northpark. Now Gitman retrieving, trying to send that puck up toward Polyakov at the near circle. Polyakov feathers it back down again. Rolling puck up near the half wall. Northpark will retrieve and chip all the way out. Ramos will give chase. This puck's not going to hit the end line before Ramos gets to it. So Ramos retrieves on the back end. He's got Murphy with him, who's able to get body position and free up Ramos to skate it all the way out. Ramos playing a 200-foot game here. He shoots in. That puck is saved not once but twice. And Northpark giving a little what for after Briscoe had tried to jab home the rebound. Northpark trying to keep their netminder clean. This stays a 2-goal hockey game with 12:47 left to go in the third. It can happen just that fast out there. Ramos had come all the way from behind his cage, firing a shot on goal at the other end. And the Stars just that close to extending their lead, but Northpark able to keep the puck out after a couple of point-blank saves. It's now Viscoso taking that face-off win, racking it deeper. Touched farther there by Fauci. Polyakov pours on the puck, bodies his man. Fauci ties up his man as Schaefer had come in to keep the zone. Shot goes just wide by the Stars. Northpark will try the near side of the ice. They get that rolling puck all the way out. Viscoso back to retrieve. Viscoso tries to settle the puck down there. It sits in the near corner. Fauci now in for support. Feathered up to the near point. That bouncing puck comes out of the zone. Northpark has to go back to retrieve. It's Northpark back on the puck. Fauci on the forecheck gets a stick in the way. Northpark has to reset. They'll fire it diagonally up and out. Schaefer back to his own blue line to collect, but it's Viscoso who's going to be going to the box here for a slash. And so Northpark with an opportunity now on the power play with 12:06 left to go in the third. This will be a face-off in the Stars zone. Stars up 2, down a man though for the next 2 on the slashing call against the alternate captain. This will be Fauci at the near dot. Murphy and Ramos as the defenders. Gitman out there in the slot. Fauci ties up his man. Northpark tries to pour forward. They collect the puck at the near circle. They work it up to the near point. Trying to set up a shot is Northpark. They'll dump it in just a bit deeper. Murphy fires on his man, though. He's able to send that up and out of the zone. That puck flutters all the way down, but it's going to sit because the ice is chewed up just a little bit in the first period. But the ice still slick. That one goes all the way down. But in the third period, it stops because that ice is skated up. It's now Murphy picking off that pass, stalking in. Murphy still on the puck, sends it across. He was looking for Fauci. And the pass just failed to connect, but the Stars do keep the puck in the offensive end right now on the penalty kill. Would have been a nice shorty there for the Stars, but that bouncing puck just a little too hard to corral for the Stars. Now Northpark back the other way in a 3-on-2. Northpark on the puck, and they send that puck off a skate. It was Ramos getting down. He gets upended for his trouble. Now jousting for the puck is Fauci, and the puck sent up and out of the zone. We'll see if this one has the gas to cross the end line. It does. 11:03 left to go in the final period here from World Ice. 57 seconds left to go on the man advantage for Northpark. Now it'll be Russo and Kocher, Schaefer and O'Day as the penalty killers out there for the visitors. Russo to take the drop, looking to win this on the forehand, out of trouble. Northpark works it up to the blue line. They keep the zone, gets caught in a couple of skates, but they're able to feather that in low. Northpark trying to work that puck toward the goal mouth. Northpark now at the far circle, sending it just a bit deeper in the zone. Northpark with some good movement here on the power play unit. Northpark takes it all the way around to the near circle. They fire in, tight angle shot, loose in front, sits loose. Down goes Latito on top of the puck, and he gets a whistle as he had covered that puck up. Kocher there, able to jab it into his pads as well. But it was a good save by Luke Latito with 10:38 left to go here in the third. Still 32 seconds left to go on the man advantage. And so this will be Russo at the near dot. On the faceoff, clean win back to Schaefer. Schaefer off the glass, and that bouncing puck on a good zone clearance does leave the zone from Thomas Schaefer. Now Kocher on the forecheck. Northpark curls all the way back to their own end. On the puck is Northpark. They'll feather it up to the near half wall. Russo nearly had picked off a pass. Northpark, though, able to evade. Northpark skating with speed through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. It's Northpark still on the puck. They get jammed up just a little bit by the referee's skates, giving O'Day some time to come on in. Northpark, though, able to get the puck back. It's Northpark working that puck up to the point, and it's going to leave the zone. And so Northpark's going to have to pick it up in their own end. They do. They work it up through the neutral zone, does Northpark, carrying it into the offensive zone. They're going to chip and chase this time, is Northpark, as O'Day bodies his man at the end boards and works it up to Bergman. Bergman on the puck, feathers it over to Russo. Russo down the center of the ice. It's 5-on-5 hockey out here. Russo has Adamek there, who tries to chop it forward, and the puck just handcuffed him a bit. And so the Stars reset in the neutral zone. Settling that puck down is Ramos. He waited for his forwards to leave the zone and danced right back in. Throwing it across the blue paint was the captain, retrieved by Adamek. Adamek fires that one in, and it's going to be covered up in the pads by Northpark with 9:24 remaining to go in this game. Still a 2-goal hockey game right now. And the Stars with an offensive zone draw. It'll be Ramos and Viscoso as the defenders. Bolonic to take this drop. He's got Bergman in the slot and presumably Adamek on the wing. It's a faceoff that comes and redirected there by Bergman on net, and a nice save by Northpark. And the puck ends up out of the zone, so Viscoso back to retrieve. Viscoso up toward Adamek. Adamek able to body his man there, and Northpark will take over. Northpark at their own blue line, sending that up off the boards right in front of their own bench, swiped farther by Northpark. It's Ramos sending it right back the other way. Northpark very close to that puck, so no icing called. And so Northpark will have to reset in their own end. It's Bergman on an aggressive forecheck. Northpark trying to tap that up and out of the zone. It will be the Stars keeping the zone fired in. Shot blocked off Adamic's stick. Tries a tight angle shot there, and it's saved by Northpark. Stars get it back. Sent all the way across. That one comes near post. Northpark's seen enough. They send it up to the blue line, and now a mini break is on for Northpark. Northpark top of the circle. They'll have to shoot from there. Latito able to get down and make the save. Stars fire it right back out of the zone. End-to-end action here at World Ice Arena. It's now Northpark coming the other way during a Stars change. Adamic has stayed out to try and gum up any zone breakout. He does exactly that. Trevor Adamic able to cut out the threat at his own blue line, playing like a stout defenseman out there on a Stars change. It's Bergman who's able to rub his man off the puck, but he'll be going to the box for his troubles. And so 8:08 left to go here. It's an elbowing call, it looks like, on Bergman. And the Stars back to 4 skaters out there, up 2, but down a man for the next 2 on the penalty to the visitors. Now out comes Stars penalty killing unit. It'll be Fauci. Clean win back toward Murphy. Murphy fires that up into the air, out of the zone. Bouncing puck should settle on his horse is Gitman. Gitman nearly to this puck first, but it's shepherded well by Northpark toward the end boards. Northpark will look to set up the zone breakout on the power play. It's Northpark coming right back the other way through the neutral zone. It's a 3-on-2 here if they hurry. Into the offensive zone comes Northpark. Side of the cage, they shoot. That shot goes high, and it's Northpark retrieving, sending in, looking for a deflection. Puck carries just wide. Northpark able to keep the zone. They pick it up at the end boards, does Northpark, looking out in front. Northpark will circle with it. Northpark side of the cage, they throw that across. It hits a skate, and it's Fauci chipping that puck up and out. Now he gives chase. Fauci might be first to it. He is in the near corner. Fauci able to wash the icing out by getting that puck before it crosses the end line. Now with a stick lift back the other way with a little bit of help from Murphy. The Northpark skaters will have to reset. Fauci still out there on the forecheck. 1 minute left to go on the man advantage for Northpark as they stalk back into the offensive end. It's Ramos able to swipe that puck to the side. Northpark goes sprawling. Puck still loose. Northpark able to take over. They shoot in. Latito snaps the pads down. Stars able to clear the zone. Stars can make a change here. 6:51 left to go in the third. 41 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Northpark chips it forward. Ramos has remained out there. He sends it right back the other way. This one will go for an icing with 6:44 left to go here in the final period. Still 36 seconds left to go on the man advantage. And you can tell by some slow skating players out there for both teams just how active that shift was for both teams, as it was some end-to-end action. And this will be Russo to take the draw. Wins that into the linesman's skate. It was a clean win by Russo, but instead Northpark going to fire forward. Russo picks up that rebound off the back glass, throws it up to the near point, able to chip it up to the point, but not out once more. Looks like it'll be a hand pass. The whistle goes. Northpark fans and the Stars fans stand up here just to make sure there are no hijinks after the whistle. The bang-bang play as the Stars looking to get that puck up and out of the zone and hitting at the same time. It was a hand pass on Northpark. They had kept the zone by catching the puck in their glove, but it was a Northpark player who had touched it first, not the one who had used his glove, and so the whistle went for a hand pass, nothing more. Anyway, 17 seconds left to go on the kill here for the Stars. They'll stalk into the offensive zone on the stick of Kocher. Northpark will take over in the near corner, looking to get that puck up and out. Russo, long reach, able to gum up any pass from Northpark. Back to retrieve was Viscoso. Northpark still there. That looked like a hand pass as well, right in front of the camera well. Uncalled this time as Northpark retrieves the puck. Shooting in was Northpark. It goes off a skate. Northpark able to keep the zone. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. 6 minutes even left to go here as Northpark collects the puck in the near corner. Stars in for support. All the players stand up as that puck is pinned in the near corner, and Northpark emerges with it. They look to fire in once more. That shot goes wide of the cage. Northpark to collect. Northpark on the puck. They shoot in once more. Bouncing puck all the way in front. Dangerous play there from Northpark. They were nearly in, but instead Stars first to it. They send it up and out. Northpark back to retrieve, and we get a whistle here. We'll see exactly what the call is. Looks like it might be too many men on the ice for Northpark as they were making a change. And a player who was going to the bench had his stick up, but then thought about playing the puck again. And so, with 5:31 left to go in this game, Stars with a golden opportunity to try and put this game out of reach. They've got the man advantage for the next 2 minutes after the too many men on the ice call against the Northpark Hockey Club. It'll be Bolognic to take the drop. He's got O'Day and Bizarro in the slot. Bergman on the half wall, Murphy behind. It's Bergman firing in on that face-off win, working it back to Murphy. Murphy settles that puck down, tries to guide it farther, and ends up hitting a skate. Murphy had to act very quickly there, and he did. Puck ended up leaving the zone. Drop pass connects, though, with Bizarro at his own blue line. Bizarro with speed into the offensive end. Still Bizarro now, stalking around a man. He's got O'Day, back post. Bizarro carries it behind the net. Bizarro now near side of the ice. Throws it across. It was Bergman who was creeping in back post. One-timer couldn't connect, and now it's a 2-on-1. Shorthanded chance here for Northpark if they can settle the puck down. Sliding across was the alternate captain, Braden Murphy, cutting out the threat. But the puck stays in the offensive end here for Northpark. They work it up to the point. They fire in. Deflected shot goes well up into the netting. And just like that, with 4:46 left to go here in the third, it'll be an offensive zone draw for Northpark. Still down a man, though, are the home skaters for the next minute and 15 seconds. Well, this will be a face-off on the near side of the ice. It will be Bolognic to take. Bolognic, clean win back to Bizarro. Bizarro racks it off the glass up toward O'Day. Puck a little too hard to handle, but O'Day gets it back at the logo. It's O'Day stalking into the offensive end. O'Day still on the puck, gets muscled into the glass there. Northpark will come back in the other direction. Northpark now in a 2-on-1 situation into the offensive end. They shoot. That puck looks to go up and over, but instead gets caught in Murphy's skates. It was a good shot block by him. And so now it's Bergman on the forecheck. Northpark sends that puck up and out of play. And so with 4:16 left to go in this game, it'll be a face-off upcoming in the Northpark end. Northpark still down a skater for the next 45 seconds. So they'll look to kill this off and then try to get back on the offensive end of the ice and make this one just a little more stressful for the Stars. It's Schulman retrieving that face-off win, feathering down just a bit deeper. Trying to kick the puck farther there was Gitman. He works it over toward Kocher. Kocher now sends the puck back toward Gitman. Gitman on the puck, back to Kocher at the end boards. The Stars looking to kill off some of this game deep in the offensive zone. Puck comes all the way back to Gitman. He shoots in. That puck still rolls in front, still loose. Now we get a whistle. Ramos takes a cross check to the back there after the whistle. Has a few words for his colleague in a different sweater. But after just those words, both players separate, and we'll get a face-off here in the offensive end. And credit to Northpark, of course, tough around their own goal mouth, as you'd want all teams to be in their defensive zone. And it looks like the Stars captain understood. And so, no after action there. It's Russo at the dot as Northpark tries to win this forward, it looks like. But it's the Stars coming away with it. It's Kocher settling that puck down. He weaves with it, buys himself a little time and space, feathers that in deeper. It'll be Northpark retrieving near side of the ice. Working it up to the near point. Ramos had stalked in to try and keep the puck in the zone, but here comes Northpark instead. Bouncing puck finds a Northpark stick. All the way in, it was Schulman getting all the way down, the former defenseman, able to jam up that pass toward the slot. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Northpark's killed the penalty. Here comes Russo through the center of the ice. Stars make a change behind him. Kocher straddles the blue line, gets the pass from Russo. He'll pick it off the end board, sidewall here, and dump it in just a bit deeper. Stars trying to play smart conservative hockey here as the game starts to run out of some time. It's Viscoso back in his own end to retrieve, but we'll see. There's going to be an interference call here. Looks like it might be on Schaefer as Viscoso had just touched up. Schaefer getting across the blue line. Stars bench wants an explanation here as to exactly where Schaefer was supposed to go. Schaefer was skating toward his bench backwards. Northpark man had followed him, and the Stars bench cannot believe the call with 3:09 remain to go in this game. A tough interference call on the stout defenseman, Thomas Schaefer, who has played well in this game, but he ends up in the sin bin for what he thought was clearing the area and not taking an interference penalty. In any event, it's Northpark dumping that puck in just a bit deeper in the near corner. Northpark looking to set up a play now at the near point. They'll fire in off a body. Bouncing puck finds another Northpark stick, and they'll twist that in deeper in the zone. Looking toward the slot is Northpark. They have the puck at the end boards. On the forehand they come. Puck sits in the corner now. The Stars had stalked them closely in that near corner through Viscoso. It's Ramos now firing on the puck in that far corner. Looks to rub his man off the puck. Northpark retrieves. Northpark over to the near side of the ice at the near point. Northpark throws that puck in just a bit deeper. Northpark has pulled their netminder. It's 6-on-4 hockey right now. This puck's going to go all the way down for an icing, though, with 2:21 left to go in the game. The Stars bench didn't want an icing call there, as it had gone off a glove of Northpark, it looked like, in front of the scorer's booth. But the Stars, despite asking for a few calls in this game, aren't getting them right now. But the Northpark net remains empty, so it's 6-on-4 hockey for the next minute and 12 seconds as Northpark looks to get something going here on the power play. 6 skaters in white out there, 4 in navy blue. Northpark controls off the faceoff. They throw that in. Puck sits in the slot, and then it's racked up toward Kotcher. Kotcher collects. Kotcher to gain the line and dump in and give chase. It's Kotcher still firing on the puck in the offensive end. He's going to pick it up in the far corner. Russo awaits in the slot. Northpark able to get that puck up to the point. Not out just yet. Northpark collects now in the slot. They feather it up through the neutral zone. Northpark coming with speed through the neutral zone, trying to tap it farther, but it was the long reach of O'Day that had cut out the play there. Getting back, though, on the Stars' empty net shot was Northpark to keep this a 2-goal hockey game. Northpark will have to reset 33 seconds on the man advantage here for Northpark, but they're going to ice the puck with 27 left to go on the man advantage. 1:36 left to go in the game. They'll have to throw their netminder back out there for the defensive zone draw, will the home team. So the Stars right now have some 5-on-4 hockey ahead of them instead of 6-on-4. Still 27 seconds left to go on the controversial interference call against the Stars. But again, the only opinions that matter are the opinions of the folks wearing the stripes out there. And in their opinion, it was interference. And so onward we play here. It's Northpark racking that all the way around, far side of the ice, looking to get that puck up and out of the zone. It's Ramos, though, picking a pass off and sending it in deep once more for Russo. Stars happy to just jam this against the boards for a while as the puck sits at the end boards. But it's Northpark shoveling it farther now. Northpark able to get that puck up and out without possession. It's Murphy gaining the line and dumping in once more. Northpark netminder can't head to the bench just yet as the Stars still in control. It's Murphy dumping in once more. Textbook play here by the Stars. It's O'Connor now on the forecheck. Northpark will have to reset at their own end board. Stars just trying to chew up this game as a conservative puck possession game. Stars will retrieve through Ramos, who flicks it up into the air. That one's going to go deep into the Northpark zone. 45 seconds left to go as O'Connor's on the forecheck. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey, really 6-on-5 with the empty net. It's Murphy back to retrieve. Murphy on the puck. He's going to fire that up and out once more. Northpark will have to settle the puck down. Just half a minute left to go in this hockey game as Northpark retrieves. O'Connor again on the forecheck. Northpark reverses. Northpark on the puck. They're going to feather this up and out, and that bouncing puck does get through, but it's Murphy back on the puck. He sends it right up and out of the zone. Sending that puck farther is O'Connor. He surveys the empty net. Getting down was Northpark to block the attempt. And now it's Northpark setting it up on the far side of the ice, looking to get up and out of the zone. Just 7 seconds left to go in this one. And so the Stars rack that puck farther, 2 seconds and 1. And that'll do it here from World Ice. We've gone final. It's the New York Stars 2, the Northpark Hockey Club 0. Thanks so much for joining us right here on Midnight Sports. We'll see you from Atlantic City. Until then, stay safe.